May I come in, sir?
Please come in.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. Good evening.
You're from Bhagalpur.
Yes, sir.
Rahul, Bhagalpur is only notorious in public eyes. You know why?
Yes.
Because of the blindness and the riots which has happened. So, is there anything good about Bhagalpur?
Yes, sir. There are many things that are good about Bhagalpur.
Name two.
So one is that Bhagalpur is famous for silk, Tasar silk that it produces. And then there are Jardalu mangoes. So these two are the products that Bhagalpur sends to the entire world, not just India. Then there is Vikramshila University, which was a seat of ancient learning, and now it is being redeveloped. So these are the two things that Bhagalpur is famous for.
And do you think Bhagalpur has taken action that the notorious things which happened 20, 30 years ago will never happen again? Do they regret it, the people of Bhagalpur, what happened?
As per my opinion, such things are regretted always by anywhere, like not just Bhagalpur, but the entire country regretted that incident, both the incidents that happened, because the blindings that happened, it became the first case in the history of India in which the state has to pay because of human rights violations. So I think the state was also became a party to that. So the entire state was sorry for what happened in Bhagalpur, and the riots also. The riots that happened in 1989. After that, as per my knowledge, there has not been any such major incidents that has happened in my district.
Yeah, because the two good things which you mentioned are really something you could be proud of. You said you send mangoes to all over the world?
Yes, sir. Jardalu mangoes to all over the world.
Have you eaten them in Delhi? Bhagalpur mangoes?
So they are sent,
No, maybe they are exporting the whole consignment abroad.
abroad.
no, sir. Jardalu mangoes are even sent to the Rashtrapati Bhavan also.
So what
We
mango
are
is it
common
called?
people, commoners. For commoners, where can we buy them?
What mango is it called?
Jardalu mangoes.
Jardalu.
Zardalu.
Yes.
Zardalu. All right. Then you mentioned Bokaro connection. Where is India's rank in steel production?
Sir, at present, I'm not able to recall the...
What is the steel production in the country at the moment? Would you know that? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Then you lots of people show interest in cricket. Not only you play, but you analyze cricket. What do you mean by that? Just give us some analysis, 2-3 sentences of Indian women's cricket today.
So women's cricket in India has grown a lot since the past 2-3 years, and one of the reasons was the starting of the WPL, the Women Premier League. And the other reason for this growth in women cricket was that BCCI took a step in which they started giving the same salary to both the men and the women cricket.
Same salary?
Same salary, yes, same contract structure for both the men and the women cricket. And then the victory that the Indian women cricket team had in the 50-over World Cup beating Australia, so that became a major boost, and I think this victory is the 1983 moment for women cricket.
Very good, excellent. Now, since you are an analyst, what do you think of Mustafizur Rahman episode?
Yes.
Is it something we should be happy about, or that's something sad that has happened?
Sir, according to me, sometimes national interest trumps sports.
So, where is the national interest in it?
So I think that this sort of decision should be left more to the policymakers.
No, but you are an analyst. You must have an opinion on this. 5-6 killings of Hindus, very serious, no doubt. But Bangladesh is not Pakistan. It is not exporting terror. It has been a very good ally and friend of India.
Yes.
And if some individual incident happen, Mustafizur is a rural boy.
Yes.
Comes from a poor family, extremely dignified in his game, as we have heard from analysts like you. And this guy suddenly from 9 crore he has gone back to 0.
Yes.
So, for India's national interest, what is India's national interest? Just because some public opinion, some people, 1% people make noise and it sounds like India is making noise and India is unhappy. We convert it into national interest.
So my opinion in that, sir, I will be a bit long if I can be.
Sure.
Sir, there are two things. First thing is that even our neighbors should respect the line that we draw. And one of the lines is that we cannot allow China to have a deeper interest in our neighborhood. That is what our neighbors should also agree to. Because if we allow China to have deeper interest in our neighborhood, that is not good for our future national security. As
Sir,
well.
let me interrupt you here.
Yes.
So, after sacking Mustafizur, we have we have given a good response to China.
No, sir.
Now China will be scared.
So I was just coming to.
Yeah.
So, and now, as per my opinion, that now they have hit us where we did not want them to hit, and now India has just hit them at two spots where they did not want to hit us. That is their economy. First, what we did that in just few months back was that we closed the exports from Bangladesh to India through the dry ports that we have in the northeast. We closed that exports of mostly of ready-made garments, which is one of the major export items of Bangladesh. So that is one point where we hit them. And the other main point that we could have hit them was cricket. So this is the thing that have happened.
All right. Okay.
According to.
So you mean, Rahul, that killing of a Hindu, Dipu Das was a Bangladeshi.
Yes.
So that should be a big concern for Bangladeshi government. They have to bother about their citizens.
Yes.
So do you think that India will take care of Hindus in entire world? There are many Hindus killed in United States of America.
Yes.
What we did against America?
So according to me, the steps that are being taken vis-a-vis Bangladesh is not due to the killing of Hindus. Rather than it pertains to the one thing that I said in the beginning, that is the growing Chinese presence in Bangladesh and the banning of Awami League in Bangladesh. The chronological events may see that we have banned Mustafizur because of the killing of a Hindu man in Bangladesh, but as per my thinking, what I think is there is a greater issue, deeper issue, due to which this has happened.
Achha. It is said that Shah Jahan was responsible for the troubles of Aurangzeb, but I am not bothered about Shah Jahan and Aurangzeb. I am bothered about Maduro. It is said that Maduro is suffering because of the crimes of Hugh Chavez.
Yes.
What do you think the mistakes were done by Hugh Chavez when he was the president of Venezuela? You heard about Hugh Chavez?
Yes. So Hugh Chavez was a leftist leader. So US was anyway not happy with him.
No, initially US was happy with him. Initially.
Yes, initially he was happy with him.
What deteriorated the relation between Hugh Chavez and US?
Sir, if I can take a guess.
Sure. Why not?
So it was pertaining to the nationalization of the oil industry and throwing out the American companies away from Venezuela and taking and the growing Russian and Chinese influence in that region and Russian and Cuban interest.
So what were the mistakes done by Hugh Chavez? What mistake he did that Maduro is paying for that?
So I think he completely cut off the relationship with US.
No, his internal policies.
So that I'm not.
Okay, fine. It is said, Karl Marx used to say that working class is destined to be exploited. Destined. Why?
So if I may take a few.
Sure. He says that is a very striking point.
Yes.
He says working class is destined to be exploited.
Yes.
So when you say destined, that means it is already written, you cannot remove it.
Yes.
So on what ground he said that?
Sir, as far as I can analyze this statement, that Marx used to say that capitalists have designed a system in which they will pay only that much to you so that you are required.
Capitalism is a modern phenomenon.
Yes.
Earlier, he says working class is destined to be exploited.
So because ultimately it is the profit that drives a human's mind.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how he has started the journey, at the end, what Marx thought, that everybody gets corrupted because of this profit thing.
Who gave the policy to conquer India, Dupleix or Clive? Have you heard about Dupleix?
Yes, sir.
He was a French governor in Pondicherry.
Yes, sir.
So who provided the main formula to conquer this country? Dupleix or Clive?
Sir, if I can just recall the events that have happened. Sir, I think it was Dupleix because
What was that policy?
Sir, he has started that policy of divide and rule before Clive entered India.
Any example? An example of Dupleix' policy, which was later on imitated by Clive?
Sir, I'm not able to recall exactly, but it was
First, Carnatic War.
First Carnatic War, yes.
है ना?
Yes, sir.
So Carnatic War, what he did?
He supported the niece,
He said,
yes.
You know what he started doing? He started making kings in India. interfere in the political matters of Indians and have economic and political gains. This was done by Dupleix.
Yes.
This same thing was done by Clive in Bengal.
Yes.
Mir Jafar, Mir Qasim, then in Maharashtra and all. Okay. Fine, thank you.
Thank you.
Rahul,
Yes.
can you please name some famous IITians from IIT Delhi?
So one is Chetan Bhagat.
Yes, of course, yes.
One is the founder of Flipkart, Sachin Bansal and Binny Bansal. And then one is the founder of the Sun Microsystem, that is Vinod Khosla.
Yes.
And
These are the famous ones.
so there is also bureaucrat, if we talk about, then there is Kiran Bedi.
Yeah,
He also did PhD from IIT Delhi.
she did. And IIT Delhi has opened a campus in Abu Dhabi, we are told. So have you heard of it?
Yes, sir.
What do you think it will do to promote IIT's image or IIT Delhi's image?
Sir, when I was in IIT Delhi, I saw that the number of foreign students was not that much. So if we, and the more talk, the conversations that I have had with the foreign students that were present over there, so they told me that they know the IIT brand just because of the products that are there in the market, because of the CEOs that we have,
Yeah.
the engineers that we produce, not
Because
because
the name they made for
exactly,
themselves.
not because of the education or the quality or the environment that IIT provides. So if we can take that to the foreign countries and then the people see that the quality of education and the environment that IIT provides, I think it will be a major boost to the image of IIT as well as to the country.
So it's a good beginning, you think?
Yes, sir.
Acha, with you have been analyzing points quite well, as I just saw you on India, Bangladesh. What do you think? Why did America fire a nuclear bomb on Japan? In hindsight, like we were not there. Why did they do it? What forced their hand, as they say in English, that they were compelled to do it?
According to me, what I have analyzed and what I have read, that
You would
Truman
have seen
was,
documentaries on various subjects you have been watching. Yeah.
yes, sir. So one of the things that I have watched is that Truman was not exactly aware about what the negotiations were going on between the three leaders of US, UK, and Russia. Between the three in the conference that happened.
Okay.
And he was not exactly aware about what the happenings were there. But he was aware, and he was also not aware that a nuclear bomb is being developed. After the president's death, so I'm not able to recall the name of the president right now, Truman was told that such a project is going on, and then he decided to use it so that the war can be shortened. But what some other analysts say, that war was already shortened, like Japan was already losing. What Truman did was to give a taste of the future to Stalin, that do not challenge my authority in the near future, because Stalin was
But
not.
US and Russia were on the same side, no? They were
Yes,
not fighting.
they were on the same side, but Stalin was not ready to take back his troops from the Eastern Europe. So it was inevitable that there is going to be a clash between the capitalist world and the communist world, and US and Russia are going to be on the opposite sides. So this Cold War has started before the ending of the Second World War officially.
No, but had Japan surrendered before, they may not have used it. Let us look at it that way.
Yes, that
If
is true.
Germany surrendered, what was stopping these guys? Why did they challenge America via Pearl Harbor? Why?
So
They should also answer, na?
Yes, sir.
America was not fighting the war. They are sitting thousands of miles away.
Yes.
Anyhow, it's an interesting topic for future generations also. On your political science knowledge, do you think our foreign policy of non-alignment worked, or it didn't work?
So it worked wonderfully.
Okay.
And I think that Sri Jawaharlal Nehru should be given utmost credit for that policy, because that is the policy that have kept India in the greater geopolitical game even today. What we call a strategic autonomy is a form of non-alignment. Non-alignment in 1950s is strategic autonomy in 2020. We are able to use the word strategic autonomy because we had non-alignment in 1950. We are able to negotiate with both US and Russia at the same time because our founding fathers did not go to a particular side at that time. Otherwise, we would not have been able to negotiate. We would have been like any other European country today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello, Rahul. Because political science is your option, right?
Yes.
First, tell me, is political science is on decline?
So political science as a major, like,
as a subject?
so I don't think that it's on decline. Rather, my opinion is that it's on the rise because of the social media and other things. People, even common people, are being made aware about the geopolitical happenings that are going on, and people are getting more interest in that. So, if you are interested in geopolitical happenings, then the root of it is political science, because IR is also a part of political science itself.
What about the theory aspect of it? The new issues that are rising in the world, is political science able to give answers to those problems?
That is a point that political science is not able to handle well, because after, I think, John Rawls, there has not been a major political philosopher in the classic political in the classical political theory domain. So that is where political science is lacking. That is true, sir.
We talked about Marx as well, right?
Yes.
There's a theory of alienation of Karl Marx.
Yes.
On 31st of December last year, there was a strike by gig workers. Can you relate those strike with the theory of alienation?
So in theory of alienation, Marx said that first you will alienate from your work, then you will alienate from your social life, and then at the end you will alienate from yourself only. You will not be able to realize who you are. So if we use this theory in explaining the life of the gig worker, so who has to work 12 hours a day, 14 hours a day, just delivering food to somebody and not enjoying their work, because if you talk to a common gig worker, he is not enjoying his work at all, because that 10-minute delivery is in itself a very, very hectic job. And that is what Karl Marx meant when he told about alienation, that if you are not able to enjoy what you produce, if you are not able to see the end result of what you have put in, you will not enjoy the work, and ultimately you will get alienated.
Good. Good. So you have done textile engineering, right?
Yes.
What are the new technologies right now being used in textile sector?
So the new technologies that are used in the textile sector are mostly pertaining to the technical textiles. And in technical textiles, there has been a lot of research going on, so that we can develop those textiles like soft body armor for our army. Then we can develop those clothes which we can wear in both summer and winter, which will like adjust according to the temperature. And then there is a lot of research going on in sportswear as well. So technical textile is a field in which it is growing, and also the medical textiles, that the artificial organ, artificial heart, artificial liver, that is also being developed.
Talking about the textile sector in India, what are the major challenges the sector is facing?
So there are majorly 3 challenges that Indian textile sector is facing. One is that our own home production is aloof from the world usage. Our production at home is 70:30 of cotton, and cotton is to the man-made fiber. But the world is using exactly the opposite, 30-70. 30% consumption is of cotton, 70% consumption is of man-made fiber. That is the first issue. Second is the lack of integration, that the raw materials are being produced somewhere else, and the final thing happens somewhere else, and this transportation increases our cost. And the third thing is the scale. We have very small industries in textiles, and if we compare it with Bangladesh and Vietnam, they have textile manufacturing hub where almost 20 to 25,000 people work under a single roof, and no such factory exists in our country. But now the government is taking steps to address all these 3 issues.
Now tell me the impact of US tariff on the textile sector.
So US had a big impact on the textile sector. Like if we see in the October month, then the textile took a hit of almost 11.9% year on year. But then it grew in the November month of 8.7%. And this was pertaining to the diversification of markets that was taken by the government, and also the FTAs that we have signed with New Zealand recently. This will also help the textile sector to grow. But as US was a major market for Indian textile, US, European Union and UK, these 3 were the major markets for Indian textile, so definitely Indian textile has taken a hit.
Coming to cricket,
yes.
Which is your favorite format of cricket?
So it is Test cricket.
Can you explain why?
So because Test cricket is not a 3-hour game, like there are 5 days and anything can happen in a 5 days. Like I have grown watching Test cricket. I have grown watching Gautam Gambhir, like taking a test match in New Zealand to draw. Then I have seen test matches in Pakistan, that 309 innings of Virendra Sehwag. So that is why I like test innings, sir, because it tests a player's exact skill.
So because you analyze cricket, there is one more question that I want to ask. What do you see is the future of ODI cricket?
So ODI cricket will remain mostly because of the nostalgia that people have with ODI cricket and the players that have with the ODI cricket. According to me, that ODI cricket has lost its commercial value.
But when we see the stadiums, it is only full when Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma is playing.
Yes.
You have more amount of people there.
Yes.
And you are saying that commercial viability is declining.
Yes.
Why so?
So because T20 is growing, obviously, if we see that there is, obviously, if share is decreasing somewhere, then share must have gone somewhere. So T20 is increasing, and that is why 50-50 cricket is declining, because both are the one-day formats.
Thank you. Thank you, Rahul.
Thank you. We'll just call you in a minute.
Yes.
Yeah, and you made 3 attempts.
Yes. Yes.
And the first time you have been called for interview.
Second time.
So what happened in the earlier attempt?
So I was not selected, like
How many marks?
in interview. 181.
Oh, that's a good.
That was a good mark.
That's a good mark. Still, you were not. We were very impressed with you. You are very bright. You are very articulate. You have ideas, and you defend them very well. And I think everything is fine for you, and you should make it this time.
Thanks.
Okay. Do you have any question?
Sir, that Bangladesh issue, how could I have defended better?
Well, no, you tried.
No, it's a point of view.
It's a point of view. You tried.
You are saying that we did it because of the China card which they are throwing at us.
That China.
That's a fact. They are throwing China card at us.
Yes.
But maybe that's why we did it. We never know why government did it. After all, BCCI asked him to leave after government must have told them, na, ki,
Yeah. So, you may think about it very carefully. China mention was actually almost irrelevant. How did China come in? None of us who had an opinion for or against Mustafizu had China in mind. Maybe what is happening to Hindus in Bangladesh, and therefore let us boycott them and let's not play game like we are not doing with Pakistan. So one thing which you could do, because you are an analyst, that India, Pakistan and Bangladesh are 2 different entities. Bangladesh is till today not exporting terrorists to us.
Yes.
And Bangladesh is going through its own turmoil. It is only this interim regime which is hostile to India, but for the last 15-20 years, except for Khalida Zia, Bangladesh has been extremely, of all the neighbors, the best neighborly relations we had with Bangladesh.
Yes.
And therefore, because of these stray incidents, which are spoiling relations in the long run. Yunus chala jayega tha 3 mahine mein. Lekin ye bitterness from the minds of Bangladeshis will not go away lightly, because it's an insult.
Yes.
And also public sympathy. कि बेचारा गरीब आदमी था, उसकी क्या गलती थी, उसको क्या मालूम, है ना? तो public sympathy, public opinion बड़ी important है. तो बांग्लादेश की public opinion was very pro India and will still be, hopefully. But these are the things, these irritants have a long-term side effect. So you should articulate it more with more nuanced argument. Yours was, national interest. What bloody national interest here?
Yes.
What national interest?
You could have said that we are disappointed with this gentleman called Muhammad Yunus. He's coming.
Yeah.
He's a well-read chap. He's coming from America.
Diverted to
small finance, this finance, Nobel Prize. So we expect much better response from him.
Divert to
when we are protesting that Hindus are being killed, we should come out.
Yeah, and he's the guy who's responsible.
Yeah.
Why is he not checking them?
We hold him responsible.
Yes.
As a nation. Naturally, who's
not
in charge?
Bangladeshi per se, not Bangladeshi. It is this guy.
Yes.
That's the right answer. We are disappointed with Muhammad Yunus.
Yes.
That's the right point.
As a sports analyst, मुझे तो लगता है कि आप इस डिसीजन को क्वेश्चन भी कर सकते हैं. Go from the sports side कि सर एक डिफरेंस और बढ़ जाएगा 2 देशों के बीच में. स्पोर्ट्स इज अ गुड मॉडल.
उसका अगला क्वेश्चन आपसे ये हो सकता है कि बांग्लादेश का ये स्टैंड के नाउ वी विल नॉट प्ले इन इंडिया, एंड व्हिच आईसीसी हैज रिजेक्टेड with I think wrongly, but we would like to ask you whether wrongly. Why should they not demand that, look, you have become so unwanted, you've been declared like Pakistan, but why should they not demand that we play at neutral ground?
Yes.
It's because they would not even feel safe in India, because that patriotism which you referred to will also lead to attacks on the Bangladeshi cricket team.
Yes.
So if they are feeling unsafe, are they wrong?
No, sir.
Can you guarantee them their safety?
No, sir.
You can't. right? Therefore, that demand. So on Bangladesh, you can be. This is hot topic, and it will continue to be. It's not very far.
Yes.
In fact, it will blow up a little more.
Yes.
So just prepare yourself in more nuance. Discuss it with your colleagues, and they will also make it clear.
You would have said sooner or later Bangladesh will realize that they cannot be antagonistic towards India all the time.
Yes.
You said we suspended their transshipment or something. Then they suspended the import of cotton. Ultimately, it's going to hurt them more.
Yes.
Not us more.
Not us more. Exact.
We will come out of this President Trump's bans on this tariffs and all that. But what will textile is a major export?
Instead of blaming Bangladesh, blame this interim regime, which is mischievous and
Yes.
they're rascals.
Yes.
You know it is that. Otherwise, Bangladesh से तो अच्छे relations हमारे हमेशा,
Yes.
है ना?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Best of luck.
Thanks.
Best of luck.